Welcome to Listen, Learn, and Love. This is a part of my world where we listen and learn from someone who loves what they do. Today, we have such an awesome guest. Do you hear that? What does it sound like? Everyone, this is Miss Adrienne.
Hi, everybody.
Thank you so much for coming to my world.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
That sounded like a train.
It did. Those were bits and pieces from a piece called The Great Train Race by Ian Clark.
Wow. Well, thank you, Ian Clark, for making that. Miss Adrienne, what instrument is that? Wait, where'd it go? Oh,
It's right here. So this is called a flute.
Flute. And what type of instrument is it?
Even though it's made out of metal, this is what we call a woodwind instrument. And we call it a woodwind instrument because we use our wind in our lungs to make a sound.
And what a beautiful sound that is.
Thank you.
Basically, you've been playing the flute for a long time.
A very long time.
So how old were you when you started?
I started the flute at 13 years old.
13 years old. Why did you choose the flute?
So at school we had band, and I wanted to play in band with my friends. So we had a flute laying around, and I learned the flute and picked it up, and then I was placed in band later on in the year.
Wow. Did you like playing in band?
I really love playing in band. I love being a part of something larger than myself.
That's a really great thing about band because it's not just one instrument, it's so many instruments, and together you make an amazing and beautiful sound. What can you tell us about the flute?
The flute comes in different sizes. There's a bigger one called the alto flute. There's an even bigger one called the bass flute. And then there's a tiny one that I carry around with me called a piccolo. I happen to have it with me today.
I'm super excited about hearing the piccolo. Wow, that's amazing. When you're listening to music, you know that there's a lot of different types of music. There's pop, country, rock and roll. I don't know why I said it like that, but I did. Rock and roll.
And there's jazz and romantic and classical music.
Are those types that you like to play?
I do, yes. Those are types that I really like to play.
Could you play some of those for us on the flute?
Sure. What do you want to hear first?
Classical.
Classical.
I'm gonna move out of the way. Okay, so can you show us romantic next?
Romantic, yes.
Oh, that was so beautiful. Wow. Jazz is next. Can you play
Yes.
some jazz for us?
I would love to play some jazz. bird sound. What's the sound that a bird makes? It chirps, right? Like chirp,
Yeah.
chirp, chirp.
Chirp, chirp, tweet, tweet, tweet. That's awesome. To me, that sounded like a wing, like going really fast, like a hummingbird's wing. At the end, when you're like...
At the end? Oh, yes.
Yeah.
We call that flutter tonguing. So what we do is we blow the air across the flute like we would when we're making a regular sound, except in my mouth, I'm also rolling my R like...
Whoa. Can you guys try that? So how do we do that again? How do we flutter it?
So we put our tongue at the top of our mouth, and then we blow air across.
Okay.
Ready?
Great job. Keep practicing. I'll keep practicing too. Try this next activity at home. All you need is a water bottle filled with some water.
So just like we blow across on the flute, and just like I blew across on the piccolo, you're gonna blow across on that water bottle. You're gonna need a little bit more air. You're getting it.
This is hard to do when you're smiling.
Hey!
Hey! Hey! Can we flutter tongue with this?
I don't know. We can try.
Why not? Why not? Your tongue goes behind your teeth and you add air. Oh.
Hey!
That's actually really interesting. I find that it's easier to, instead of go, but to more like go,
Yes.
Thank you for showing us that exercise.
You're welcome. My pleasure.
Try it at home. Depending on how much water you put in your water bottle is how high or low it sounds. I was wondering, could you play one more piece for us?
Only if you'll play with me.
Okay. I will. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Miss Adrienne, thank you so much for coming on Listen, Learn, and Love.
Thank you for having me, Miss Jessica.
Of course. And thank you for tuning in to Listen, Learn, and Love. My name is Miss Jessica, and this is my world. Make sure you subscribe and turn on the notifications so you don't miss out on any amazing videos coming later on. Well, we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye, everybody.